Heavy rainstorms and floods killed 9 people across Turkey, the country's interior minister announced on Monday. Several areas across Turkey were struck by heavy rainstorms and flooding on Sunday, the severity of the weather conditions causing a Turkish cargo ship to sink off the Black Sea coast in the country's northern province of Zonguldak. Of the 12 crew members on board, only one body was retrieved, with the rest remaining missing. I would like to express with regret that one of our crew members on the cargo ship and 9 of our citizens have died due to storms, floods, and heavy rains, Interior Minister Ali Yerlikaya told journalists in Zonguldak on Monday. From Cosentino to Locride, bad weather hit Calabria. Flooding, roads covered in mud and cars underwater. These are the images posted on social media by citizens reporting inconveniences in various municipalities such as Carigliano Rossano and Roxella Ionica. For today, an orange weather alert has been issued for the entire Ionian coast and yellow on the Tyrrhenian Sea. The night of intense rain affected almost the entire region, including the Lamatino area, without any particular critical issues. As highlighted, greater damage and inconvenience was recorded in Rossano, which was hit by a water bomb with flooding and blown wells. The same situation was experienced in Locride. The mayor of Carigliano Rossano, Stasi, activated the Municipal Operations Center following an operational meeting. Part of Dubai goes underwater for first time as UAE reels from heavy rains, thunderstorm.
Well, we had some rain this morning and now we have major flooding here in Dubai.
Several roads in Dubai were waterlogged after heavy rainfall and thunderstorms lashed the United Arab Emirates, UAE, a few days back. For the first time in history, a part of Dubai went completely underwater due to incessant rainfall.
As you can see, but the blue.
As per reports, Dubai police sent out an alert on November 18th urging people to avoid going to beaches and other areas prone to flash floods.
Blue skies are out. Unbelievable rain here. This is Dubai.
A video clip circulating on social media documents 2 people being swept away by floodwaters in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The video shows the collection of large amounts of rainwater, which causes heavy rain. The video shows 2 people trying to get out of the floodwaters but to no avail, while several people gathered together and no one was able to advance towards the water to save the 2 people, and their fate is unknown. In Bara province there was rain accompanied by thunder, lightning which had an impact on valleys and coral reefs. Yerlikaya said 4 people died in Batman, 1 in Diyarbakir and 3 in Zonguldak, in addition to the cargo ship crew member. Turkey's Disaster Management Authority, AFAD, announced on X on Sunday night that 3 ships were affected by the storm, and a total of 25 people were rescued from 2 of them, while efforts to rescue the missing crew members of the 3rd ship, which sunk in Zonguldak, continue. Turkey is no stranger to flooding. In September, 2 people were killed in floods that hit the streets of Istanbul following several hours of heavy rainfall. In March, a series of devastating floods hit Şanlıurfa and Adıyaman provinces, killing 21 people. The UAE's weather agency issued a yellow and orange alert as the rain intensified. People on social media were quick to share videos of the heavy rainfall and floods in Dubai. In one video, a man was seen rowing a small boat on a waterlogged road connected to a highway as vehicular movement was affected due to the downpour. Other videos also went viral showing people walking knee-deep in water on the road, and traffic movement remained choked on highways. With daily life recently coming to a standstill due to persistent snowfall, intense precipitation and storms in almost all provinces, an expert has asserted that the infrastructure of cities needs to be overhauled in accordance with new climate change-induced extreme weather events. City infrastructures lack resilience. Taking Istanbul as an example, a significant majority of sewage and wastewater structures were built 30 years ago. It is imperative that these be renewed to align with the new climate conditions, prominent meteorologist Orhan Sen told Daily Milliyet.
Nasıl anlatayım?
Starting from the morning of November 19th, heavy snowfall, rain and strong winds wreaked havoc on almost every region from the west to the east of the country. Heavy rain impacts roads leading to the area and makes transportation difficult. Vehicles were also blocked on the old Mecca-Jeddah road, which caused slow traffic, especially on Barat al-Mujahideen. Government agencies came up with connections to facilitate traffic while the sky was still cloudy. OCAS learned that security authorities had not received any incident reports until the news was prepared. Teams have reached the body of one of the 12 crew members who went missing after their cargo ship got trapped in the fierce storm in the Black Sea and sank off the coast of Zonguldak, as at least 10 people were killed in several flood-hit provinces. As the intensity of precipitation has further increased due to climate change, several countries have already taken the necessary precautions against extreme weather events, Sen said. Japan has addressed climate change by significantly expanding its underground sewage systems. EPA needs to take these measures as soon as possible. Highlighting the reduced infiltration of rainwater into the soil due to urbanization, Sen also remarked that this situation puts a crimp on underground water sources. Continuing with rainy conditions, erratic weather and unstable weather, the heavy rain that fell today in Jeddah, Mecca and Jizan caused heavy rain and active winds that disrupted visibility. Heavy rain in Jeddah and Jizan video clips circulating on social media show how Jeddah, Jizan and Mecca were hit by heavy rain accompanied by strong streams. Rain and heavy rain in Riyadh, Mecca and 4 regions in today's weather report. The National Meteorological Center predicts moderate to heavy thunderstorms will continue. The water remains on the surface and cannot penetrate underground. Surface flows cause significant material and spiritual losses by leading to floods. Therefore, tolerance for improper settlement and haphazard urbanization should not be allowed. Streambeds should not be narrowed, and settlements should not be established in natural flood zones, the expert suggested. Rain and heavy rain in 6 areas. The center explained that this situation caused heavy rain accompanied by active winds and hail in parts of the Jazan, Asir, Al-Baha and Makkah al-Mukarrama areas, extending to the Madinah Plateau, as well as the southwest. Riyadh region. Civil defense calls for caution. Meanwhile, the civil defense called for vigilance against thunderstorms and dusty winds in most parts of the kingdom, and stressed the need to stay in a safe place during gusts of wind and rain. Reminding that during the weekend storm, there were more than 60 reports of roofs being blown off nationwide, including school buildings. Sen argued that not only city infrastructures but also buildings need to be constructed based on the region's meteorological conditions. Adjusting heating and cooling values are based on regional meteorological values. Similarly, this formula applies to roofs. In terms of roof and wind management, calculations determine the wind strength the roof can withstand, and construction is carried out accordingly.
Sahil mahvolmuş. Aman Allah'ım.
This value is calculated considering the maximum wind over a 100-year period. If a roof is blown off, rest assured it was not constructed in compliance with regulations.
Çok zor.
Considering the changing climate conditions, these roofs need to be rebuilt.
Ya daha bu sadece bu taraf. Bu sahil çok uzun bir sahil.
Values have increased, and it is imperative that these values be revised, and roofs be constructed in accordance with the revised values.
Havuz bekliyor. Mendireğin ucu da çok kötü.
Bakar mısın?